Hi guys, welcome back. Tara Makes Up. Today I am feeling very much like I'm in the Big Brother chair in the Big Brother house, but it's only because we're having a few things moved around in our apartment at the minute. This was the only place to film. I don't mind it, it feels quite minimal. I've made up for it with massive earrings, so let's just get into August favourites. So first up, I have some skincare and one product that I have used previously and finished a whole one up, and I've now finished this one up, is the Clarins Double Serum. This is the Complete Age Control Concentrate. It's like the two-part serum where you have like an oil kind of side and then a more creamy serum, and the two come out together in the pump in one go. I absolutely love this. I think my skin, this just agrees with me so much. My skin loves it. Like I said, it's my second repurchase of this, and although I had my first bottle of it quite a while ago, I really like this. I just find it's very smoothing, very nourishing. It feels more like a moisturizer, but I definitely notice the difference in my skin when I am using this compared to some of my other serums. So I finished this one, I've loved it, and I think getting it again reminded me how much I love it. So it's time for me to repurchase that one again. So next is a product that I think I've been using now about 3 or 4 months, and I wanted to wait till I've been using it quite a while to kind of give my review of it, and it definitely makes it into my August favourites. This is the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. I feel like this is one of those products a lot of YouTubers and beauty gurus kind of talk about a lot, and it really is worth the hype. It's again one of those products that I don't use it every day. I tend to use it like maybe 3 times a week in rotation of other serums. And this is the all-in-one lactic acid treatment, so I find it very gentle exfoliant, kind of reveals new skin. And I find, especially if my skin is starting to act up, if I use this the night before, I can usually kind of bring it back to behaving well, so to speak. So really love that. Definitely worth the hype. And I think I'm like a quarter left, so I definitely will probably have to pick up one of those as well when that runs out. So next up, makeup, and a couple of these you will recognise from other videos that I've put up recently. The first one is by Make. I am absolutely loving this brand at the minute. This is their Dew Pot in Bronze one. They come in 2 shades, and it's like a cream bronzer, but other than kind of like the Chanel ones that I love, the Soleil de Tan, the Laser Horienne by YSL, which I also love, this one's definitely more like a glossy tan, which doesn't sound that appealing to a lot of people, I think. It's quite an editorial product, but I wore this in my Raquel Welch Icons Inspired Bronzy Glow video, which I'll link somewhere here so you can see it in action. And I think this translates beautifully into like everyday makeup. It's very wearable, it's very beautiful, and I think it's just kind of very effortless looking. You get that highlight without needing a highlighter. So loving that by Make. And then the other product I have by Make, which I don't think I have shown in a video yet, and I've been using this a ton in my editorial kit, is also by Make. It's the Universal Stick. Now, I think we mentioned this on Full Coverage podcast. Again, I'll link to that if you guys haven't caught up on our podcast yet. But this is like witchcraft, it really is. So what's magic about this is when you rub it onto your hand and then kind of like rub in the pigment particles are released, and this goes a lovely kind of tawny shade of, I want to say red, but it's more the colour that most people blush naturally. Like when you've been outdoors and it's like an outdoorsy flush, this will be a lovely item for fall, for autumn beauty. And it looks great on women, on men. If you're kind of tidy, want a little pick-me-up, this is beautiful. And I just love the realistic looking blush this gives. So if you like kind of no makeup, or you like things to look very healthy and realistic, I really recommend this one. Next up is one that I think has been in probably my last maybe like 4 or 5 videos now, definitely at least 3. And it is the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer by Sephora Collection. I love this. I've talked about this in so many videos now. I just think, I can't believe it's taken me this long to find it actually. I feel like obviously it's been Sephora for quite a long time. And this comes in 26 shades, which is enough to be amazing in its own right, but this texture is lovely. For me, it sits somewhere in between the Urban Decay Weightless Cover Concealer and somewhere in between the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I find if you find the NARS one a little bit too dry, then try this. I think this is slightly less dewy than the Weightless Coverage Concealer, the Urban Decay one. And I just find it's really buildable. You can sheer it out quite well, but it does have a good amount of pigment. So if you want less, you always have to just like use a dot, and vice versa. If you want a heavier coverage, you can just build it up. But really good concealer. Love how many shades there are. I think it's like $14, so super affordable for how well it performs. Next up is another one that again has featured in my videos. It is the Lancome Matte Shakers. I was never that fussed by the kind of juicy shakers. I'm not really, I mean, I wear a lot of lip balm, so maybe I should go back and try this again. But these really caught my eye when they first came out. A lovely satin watery formula that feels like there's nothing on your lips. It literally feels like air. but the pigment's amazing. And some people were saying to me they find this kind of leaves like a ring on the outer part of the lip. So what I suggest is, I know when I do it, I kind of put it all over, I smush my lips together, and then I go around the top and around the center kind of separately and wait for it to dry. And then if I need any extra areas covering, I go in again. But for me, I find these last really, really well on me. So I've been so impressed with these. The colour Magic Orange and Pink Power are kind of my two go-tos. Again, they look amazing without mascara, they look amazing with mascara. You can wear like a subtle daytime smoky eye and they look great. They're just a very, very comfortable matte modern formulation. So I absolutely love those, and I think I will have to purchase more shades. So next is a product from Colourpop. I'm absolutely loving Colourpop at the minute, and this is their Super Shock Cheek Pearlized in the shade Wisp. And these just feel so funky. They literally are kind of like, when you push down, you can almost see them like a sponge. They sort of have that like moussey texture. And oh, they just blend so beautifully. I love these under foundation, I love them on top of foundation. I feel like you have a lot of play power with these. So if you want to kind of work the product up to make it more pigmented, you can. If you want to really shit, it looks lovely under concealers, under foundation, like on the top of cheekbones, on the bridge of the nose. And I feel like when this arrived, I ordered it and it arrived cracked in the pot. And because it's this like amazing gel kind of spongy texture, I actually just pushed it all back into place with my finger, and now it's not cracked. So that's really, really cool. I think these kind of Colourpop formulations, it's really nice that you can just kind of refix them. You don't have to decant them into a pot if they're not going to turn into a loose powder basically. And I really, really like this. I think it's such a nice product, super, super affordable. If you haven't tried Colourpop, I definitely recommend that you do. And through the beauty grapevine, I have heard that they're coming to Sephora too, so that's very, very exciting. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. So then I have a favourite, which I think I've shown before on my channel. So when I did my what's in my bag video and my Smorga organiser, like how I stay organised with my work bag, I'll link that somewhere up here. I showed you my first Smorga organiser that I purchased with my own money. Absolutely love it. I was looking everywhere for amazing handbag organisers, and I wanted a quality one that would like structure my bag as well. And the Smorga one like outweighed all my expectations. It was so good. It's still amazing now. And the lovely people at Smorga very kindly contacted me and offered to send me another one for free. So I was feeling very spoiled and excited. And I went for a grey one the first time around to match the bag. And while that's perfect, I actually decided this time to go for a shade that's like a bit lighter, so it's easier to see inside the bag. So yeah, I went for a lighter shade. I went for like a kind of periwinkle, sort of lavender mauve type shade, lilac-y shade. And I have it in my bag now. I'm going to insert some cutaways as well, but hopefully you can see from here, it just makes everything so ridiculously organised, and it shapes my bag at the same time, which I love. It's just such a smart idea. And basically they've reformulated them with like a thick felt now, so the quality is even better. It was amazing before, it's even better now. And I do think, in my opinion, these are the best bag organisers on the market. You guys know me, I'm a neat freak, I'm an organisation nerd, so this stuff is right up my street. And what I love about the option I went for this time is that I actually got to choose the one where it has like the middle part you can take out. So you can have it with an extra middle section, you can have it without and have loads of room in there, or, this is seriously clever, it comes with these little like Velcro drinks holders. So you can have like little round cups, you can put those on the ends of the inside of the bag, and you can keep your drink in your bag without it spilling or knocking over. And little things like this make me really, really happy. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you are looking for a handbag organizer, I think especially if you've spent a lot of money on a nice handbag, in particularly a tote or a large bag, these are really, really amazing. They protect the inside of your bag as well from things like pen leaks, stains. And this is my second one, and I think any other kind of investment bags that I purchase in the future, I definitely will be using another Smorga organizer with them. So yeah, definitely check those out. So last but not least, I have some YouTubers to mention that I'm absolutely loving at the minute. So one favourite is the lovely Jenny Mustard. Her and her husband make YouTube videos together. She also has her own channel, and I believe they do a podcast now as well. They're very into like minimalistic living, everything minimal. She's vegan, she has the most amazing style, so there's lots of kind of their different interests talked about within their channel. Beautiful, beautiful editing, beautiful filmmaking. I find her voice so relaxing. It's just so calm, so serene. So definitely go check her out for everything, like I say, minimalistic related, including style, food, home decor, and she has great like advice-based videos as well, so I really like her. So the other YouTuber I want to mention as well is Jana too. I absolutely love her style. I think she's a videographer as well as a makeup artist. She's incredibly talented. I love her style, and her aesthetic is incredibly pleasing. Again, beautifully filmed videos. I will link her down below as well as Jenny Mustard, so definitely go check both of those out. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. That is my August favourites. Let me know in the comments below what yours are, especially if there's any other YouTubers that I should check out, especially kind of similar to Jenny or Jana. I would love to know. I would absolutely love it if you guys subscribe. I will leave a button somewhere here to subscribe. It's free to subscribe and you just get notified when my videos are out. I post every Sunday and the new blog is coming soon. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So not long to wait now, and thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys soon.